Hi, I'm Andy Leonard, and today I would like to show you how to download, configure and install the Hop2Work application on an iPad. The first thing you need to do is tap on the App Store and tap at the top where the search is and type in Hop2Work. Now tap on search. You will now see the Hop2Work application listed. You just need to tap on download and open once the application is downloaded. The first thing you'll see is a Hop2 license agreement. You just need to click on accept on the bottom right hand corner. To add a Hop2 host, just tap the plus sign at the top right corner. You can now add the details of your RDS host where you've installed the Hop2Work agent. The first thing to enter is a description of your host. And the IP or the host name of the Hop2 server. Then you need to add your username, which will be your Active Directory domain name, and then the name of your domain. The port is the RDS port. By default, this is 3389. If you need to change this, you can change it here. If you have a RDS gateway, then you can switch this button here and enter your RDS gateway details. If the credentials are the same, after entering the gateway address, you can tap on use the same user credentials as the host settings. In my demo, I do not have a gateway server, so we turn this off and then we just click on save. After you've added your Hop2 host, you can now click on the host and put in your password. The password would be your Active Directory domain password. Once you put this in, you click on connect. It will now start connecting to the Hop2Work RDS server. Once it's connected, you will now see your Hop2 workspace. I won't go into too much detail on how to use the Hop2Work application, as we have lots of documentation and tutorial videos that can show you this. I will go over briefly some of the functionality of this app. The first thing you can do, if you click on settings, you can add one of your cloud storage sources. So if I add my Google Drive, I need to log on with my email address and my password, and then click sign in. After I click sign in, it asks me to accept. After I click accept, my Google Drive is now added to my workspace. So if I click on Google Drive, you now can see if I had any Google Drive documentation or data, it will be listed on the right hand side here. I also have here my user profile. So in this case it's Andy L. This will be the profile on the RDS server. If I click on this, you now can see my desktop, my documents, pictures, music and videos. Also on the Hop2 workspace, on the left hand side, we have an applications tab. If I press on this, it now lists all the applications that we publish on the RDS server using Remote App Manager. To open one of these applications, like WordPad for instance, click on WordPad and then the application opens. If I want to type, I click on keyboard, then I can type using the keyboard. When the application's open, or files are opened, it opens separate tabs, as you can see along the top. So the tab on the left hand side here will always take me back to home. If I click on another application like Paint, then you'll see this application open in another tab. So now I can tab between WordPad, Paint and Home. The last thing I want to show you in this brief demo of the application, if you click on top right here, you can now create a new document. So if we create a PowerPoint document, we click on PowerPoint document, and now it's open a blank PowerPoint document. So let's show you one quick feature. If we click Insert, an image from web. If I search on Hop2 Work and press search, it will now use Google Images to look for whatever you typed. So we'll select this, and now the image is inserted into your PowerPoint presentation. You can make it bigger, you can cut it, copy it, delete it, move it in the front, send it back, etc. So there's lots of different things you can do with the edit capabilities of Hop2 Work. If you then want to save the file, you click Save in the bottom here and type in the name of your file. So we just call this Test, and then we can click Save. After you save the file, if you click on Home, then click on Andy for my profile, and click on Documents, you will now see that PowerPoint saved to the RDS server to your profile. To log out of Hop2 Work, you click on Settings, and then you click Log Off, and then click Log Off again, and it will now take you back to the Hop2 host screen. The last things I'm going to show you today is if you need some help or support with the Hop2 Work products, then you can open Safari up on your iPad, go to hop2.com and scroll to the bottom, and you will see support. From the Hop2 help desk page, you can either search our knowledge base, or there's various documentation you can read regarding the Hop2 Work product. Also, if you go to YouTube on your iPad, there are lots of interesting videos which explains Hop2 Work in more detail. To finish off the presentation, after the video there will be a slide which has a couple of links regards to the recorded webinars we did recently. One for the new product launch and one for the technical webinar. Thank you for your time. I hope the video was informative.